We're here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Hello, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
We've got a great game coming up between New Orleans and Baltimore.
Special teams will be key here tonight. These guys might not have any real game breakers on their bench, but they're great at drawing penalties.
And they don't take penalties themselves. They can't afford to against an opponent like this. Drop the puck for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to New Orleans. Over to Hess. Now he's into the attacking zone. And he hangs on to the puck. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Bertuzzi grabbed it. Out comes Joe Sakic, and he passes it to Lemieux. It's 2-on-1, right in front. Biron gets the stick on it. Behind the net. To Kalinin. To Daniel Briere, drafted by Phoenix out of Drummondville in the Quebec Hockey League. Now over to Lemieux. Quick up to Briere. We're scoreless early in the first. Over to Drury. Ooh, off the bar. Niedermeyer. The shots are 1-1. Passed over to Lemieux. Now it's passed to Sakic. Just one man to beat. How did he pull that off? Takes it behind the net. He freezes the puck. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Thornton won the draw. Here's Max Afinoganov. Hasn't registered a shot. He shot! Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. We're scoreless in the first. One-timed it! Campbell takes possession of the puck. The shots are 2-2. Hard shot from the wing! Luongo freezes the puck. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
Yzerman wins the faceoff to Ed Jovanovski. It's man against man to Saint-Louis. Biron the save. We're scoreless early in the first. To Martin Saint-Louis, who shows us there's plenty of room in the NHL for a small forward. Now over to Yzerman. Blocked. Fitzpatrick to Kodelik. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. To Greer. He shoots! Blocked in front of the net. To Rick Nash. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Rips one! That's blocked by the defender. Here's Kodelik. To Kalinin. One time! Just missed the net. To Scott Niedermeyer, whose brother Rob plays in the NHL as well. Here's Bill Garrett, looking for his first shot on net. He carries it into the zone. He turned the puck over. They're out of their own zone to center. One-timer! Blocked. The shots are 5-5. Passed ahead to Guerin. Gets the backhand shot away. No goals midway through the first. To Dmitry Kalinin. Now again to Kalinin. Passed ahead to Pyatt. One-timer! Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. To Paul Kariya. To Guerin. One-timer! The shots are 6-6. Pass up to Afinoganov. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Just wide of the net. Here's Joe Thornton. With speed, it's a one-on-one. What a sensational move! He dinks! Biron covers up. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. One-timer from the slot. He scores! And there's the all-important first goal of the game.
Martin St. Louis, the offense just seems to click when he's on the ice. And I don't think think that's a coincidence.
Has their work cut out for them in this one.
The defense has allowed a quick goal. Their offense is still looking to get it started. No doubt about it, Jim. The next move is up to them.
Here's Chris Drury, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Here comes Jochen Hecht. Midway through the first, and it's 1-0 for the visiting team. It didn't take this guy too many tries to put one in the back of the net.
Well, if you want to be valuable to your team's offense, you've got to focus on getting your shot off quickly and as often as you can.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. And the faceoff is won by Sakic. He'll move the puck into the neutral zone. It's one-on-one. In front. Up to Greer. Now it's passed to Kolik. He moves it into the attacking zone. With a one-timer. Saved by Biron.
You don't want to go down two this early. What a save.
I thought that might be going in.
He was pretty quick to stop that one.
The action's about to start. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. One-timer. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Patrick. In front. One time from deep in the slot. Quick up to Nash. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He intercepts the pass. Fires it right on to Yzerman. Here comes Steve Yzerman to a Finneganov, and he moves it out. Now he moves it into the attacking zone to Thornton, and he moves it out. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Into the corner he goes. To Hecht. Now out of his own zone, he'll lug the puck to center. Intercepted in the slot to Drury. Phenomenal save by Luongo. That's stop. Ponger. He passes the puck to Thornton, and he brings it over the line. He scores, and it's 2-0.
Oh man, can this guy finish? Not only is he a great ambassador for the game, but I don't know if there's a more feared scorer in the game than Jerome McGinley.
Face-off won by Sakic. It's found by Lemieux.
Jerome McGinley, assisted by number 21, Joe Bertuzzi.
Easy pickings from Marty Biron. Oh, he's made another save. He gave it away. Another shot hit the man in front of the net. Up to Pyatt. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. One-time shot. Ahead to Bertuzzi. Here comes Joe Sakic. He passes the puck to Pyatt, and he takes it into the neutral zone. Shoots the puck from the wing. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Roenick. Out comes Todd Bertuzzi, and he's over the line and on the attack. Shoots the puck. Biron reached out for the puck. Here's Jochen Hecht. Here comes Daniel Briere to Roenick. Now it's passed to Schneider. One-timer. Here's Jeremy Roenick to jump. He scores. Big advantage late in the first.
You simply can't leave Bill Guerin alone on the ice. He only needs a second to get a shot away, and he usually makes the most of his opportunity.
They've staked themselves to a 3-goal lead in the first.
Well, everything they're doing so far tonight is paying off, Jim.
Here comes Joe Thornton. He had his pocket picked. It's 3-0 here late in the first for the visiting team. Pushed aside by Luongo. He passes it rink wide to Thornton, and he brings it over the line. He gives the puck away. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He passes the puck to Pronger. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. To Correa. Now he carries it to center ice. He brings it over the line. One-timer! Biron reached out for the puck. Biron does a good job stopping the shot.
A wrist shot is more accurate than a slap shot. You don't need much space to put him in.
We're ready for the face-off. And the faceoff is won by Drury. Numanen gets hold of the puck. He'll go at him one-on-one. Shot the puck. Great save, Luongo. He had his pocket picked. Passed ahead to Briere. One time! That's blocked by the defender. Schneider. Backhand shot from the left. Passed over to Jovanovski. Right in front. To Steve Yzerman. That'll do it to end the period. It's 3-0 as we head to the break. New Orleans down 3-0 as we get the second period underway. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. Made the defense look bad on that move. To Jerome McGinley. He stuck them again to Numanen. Fired it. Luongo makes the save to Thornton. Now passed over to Correa. He steals the puck. He passes it to Thornton. Now a quick pass up to Hesht. He brings it to center. Here comes Jochen Hesht. Quick shot! That's blocked and didn't get through. A one-on-one battle. In front. On target from the slot. Lob to Numanen. The home team trails by 3 goals here early in the second. Over to Briere. One-time shot from deep in the slot. He blocked it. That's a great play. To Bertuzzi. Here comes Joe Sakic. Turned over to Danny Briere. Now a pass up to Roy. He carries it into the attacking zone. Patrick. One-timer. Over to Sakic. Sakic. He's into the attacking end of the ice. To Kulik. Now he brings it to center. It's 2-on-1. Flanked it from the left. Again to Greer. Another shot. Close. The home team trails by 3 goals here early in the second. It's 2-on-1 to Greer. One times it from the right. Luongo covers up for the whistle. Nice save. And he made it look easy. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. Out they come. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. Oh, he might have been trying something special, but the defender would have none of that. Now they're into the attacking end of the ice. Into the net. Shoots the puck. Mayer. And he missed the net. Luongo gets a pad on it. He steals the pass. To Matthew Schneider. Fired hard from the left. Hero made the save. That's stopped and he hangs on for a faceoff. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Baltimore. Turned away by Biron. Corralled by Numanen. Here comes Chris Drury. Fires hard. Blocked. To Ginla. To Thornton. As we approach the midway mark of the second period, it's 3-0 for the visiting team. To Danny Briere. Shot from the left. Turned away by Luongo. He passes the puck to Correa. Heavy shot. And Biron makes a nice save. Yet another stop to a Finneganov. Now up to Roy. It's 2-on-1. Shoots it! Luongo's got it. Garen Kachuk. And he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Here comes Keith Kachuk. Watch what he does here. Biron's got it. Campbell, he intercepts the pass. Shoots the puck. Turned aside by Biron. To a Finneganov. And out he comes. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Shoots the puck. Kachuk. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Here comes Bill Guerin. He passes it to Greer. Goes to the backhand. Katana grabs the puck. He passes the puck to Yzerman. With speed, it's a one-on-one. Here's a chance. Fitzpatrick to Korlik. He intercepted it to Marty Saint-Louis. Up to center ice. Here comes Saint-Louis. Shoots quickly. Blocked to Greer. Now he moves it out. He's into the attacking zone. Slaps it. Blocked in front of the net. Luongo closes the door. One time, he keeps stopping the puck to Steve Yzerman. And he carries the puck to center. To Saint-Louis. Saved by Biron. He passes the puck to Pyatt. A one-on-one battle. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot to Pyatt. It's one-on-one. Shoots it from the left. Another shot. Luongo stopped that. Behind the net. Over to Leach. Here comes Joe Thornton. Here's Jochen Hecht, who's been all around the... Quick shot. Quickly steered aside by Roberto Luongo. Puck corralled by Correa. He passes it to Iginla. Now again to Iginla. Out comes Daniel Briere, and he carries it into the zone. One-timer! Niedermeyer takes possession of the puck. Here comes Joe Sakic. Right on! Puck gobbled up by Patrick. The home team trails by 3 here late in the second. Passed ahead to Sakic. Here's Mario Lemieux. Lots of shots, but no results so far. To Kotelik. And he'll start out to center with some speed. To Kotelik. He gave the puck away. It's 2-on-1. Right in front. Intercepted. Up to Yzerman. Fires one right on. Biron covers up. That was an absolute laser beam.
A wicked one-timer, but even a better save.
The ref is ready to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to New Orleans. Here's Jochen Hecht, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. He passes it to Kachuk, and he moves it out. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Here's Brian Leach, who'll be black and blue after blocking all those... Shot! Easy stop for Luongo. Puck grabbed by Briere. He passes the puck to Guerin. It's grabbed by Fitzpatrick. Out comes Taylor Pyatt. He steals the pass to Guerin. He intercepts the pass. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Fitzpatrick. One-timer. He scores. And they've still got a chance. Late in the second, they're down by 2.
There's a nice reward for a very solid two-way player. It's great to see these defensive-minded forwards put one in the back of the net.
The faceoff goes to Baltimore. They carry it to center ice. And it's brought in over the line.
Assisted by number 34.
The shot to Joe Sakic. He scores! And they're right back in the game.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Joe Sakic has one of the fastest releases in the history of hockey. Period. 1 second it's on his stick, the next it's in the back of the net.
It's a big cushion they built here, Craig.
Yeah, it is. I think they can pretty much take this one home the way they're playing tonight.
Scored by number 19, Joe Sakic, assisted by number 7.
Fitzpatrick from behind the net. Passed over to Kotelik. Now Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. And the horn signals the end of the period. 4-1 is the score as we head to the break. New Orleans is behind 4-1 as we get started with the third period. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Chris Pronger. One-timed it. Here's Dmitry Kalinin. Goes behind his net. Here's Jochen Hecht. Lots of shots, but no results so far. One-timed it from the left. Controls along the boards. Over to Korea. Now he moves it to center. He carries it into the attacking zone. To Pronger with a one-timer. Kalinin. He takes it to center. To Danny Briere. Now it's passed to Thornton. Over to Aginla. Here's Paul Korea, who's been all around the net but can't seem to score. To Afinaganov. Hecht in alone. To Afinaganov. Luongo. Walker save. That's stop two. Blake takes control of the puck. He passes the puck to Bertuzzi. Now a quick pass up to Roy. He's over the blue line and on the attack. Luongo makes the pad save. He passes the puck to Sakic. One-timed it. Kemble to Roy. Wraparound. Saved by Luongo. He'll go at him one-on-one. He scores, and that might end any comeback. Big lead early third.
There's another goal for a man who's won just about everything there is to win in sport. He's a lock for the Hockey Hall of Fame.
The defense hasn't helped out goaltending much here tonight at all.
No, he was thrown to the wolves. You can't blame him for this one.
Scored by number 19.
Up to Nash. Hero gets the blocker on it. Louis.
And by number 5.
Stone cold by Biron. Here comes Greer to Kulik. Luongo turns him away. He picks off the puck. Shoots! That's blocked by the defender. Here's Kotelik. In behind. Here's Matthew Schneider, who'll be black and blue after blocking all those shots. Right in front. Here he comes on goal, and he covers up.
How did he see that one? Yeah, that was a blur, but somehow he got in the way.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Roenick. Here's Brian Leach, whose shot blocking has been sensational. Quick shot. Here's Jeremy Roenick. Here comes Bill Guerin. Delayed call. Kalinin gets called for holding.
Question we're looking at holding. And I've got to say, I like the officiating in this game. Letting the players play, but they're keeping it clean.
Baltimore is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Wow, dumps it in. He passes the puck to Sakic. And he carries the puck into the zone. Now he passes it over to Blake. One-timer. Turned away by Biron. Up through center. Over to Thornton. One-timer. Biron's got it. He hangs on to the puck. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad on it.
Face-off won by Lemieux. Puck picked up by Pronger. One-time shot. Hit the man in front of the net. Hyatt dumps it to Lemieux. Now it's passed to Guerin. One times it. Blocked. It didn't get through. Cleared by Patrick. Behind the net. To Mario Lemieux. One-timed it. To Greer. Now he carries it to center ice. In he comes. Rips it from the point. That's blocked and didn't get through. Shoots the puck. Here's Joe Sakic. That's blocked. Rob dumps it. Here's Joe Sakic. He's scored twice and he wants all the He shot. Great save by Biron. To Briere. Baltimore is 0 for 1 with a man advantage as the penalty expires. Door slammed shut by Biron. It's a one-on-one battle. Luongo covers up for the whistle. Great stop on that shot.
You have to have quick reflexes for a save like that.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Yzerman. Here's Ed Jovanovski. He passes the puck to Yzerman. And he's over the line and on the attack. Now he passes it over to Gilson. The home team trails by 4 midway through the third. He steals it. Here's a chance. Turned aside by Biron. He passes the puck to Connolly. Luongo got a leg on it. He passes it to Guerin, and he takes it to center. Now he's into the attacking zone. Niedermeyer. To Blake. Niedermeyer. Here's Dmitry Kalinin. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collared... Oh, shot! Blocked. Niedermeyer. He passes it to Thornton. Here comes Paul Kariya. He shoots! Biron gets a leg on it. The home team still trails by 4 here midway through the third. Here comes Jochen Hesch. Luongo with the glove save. He passes it to Iginla. Jumped on by New Orleans. Here's Roy. Shot is blocked. To Brian Leach. Biron. He scores! That's a deuce for him.
If there were ever any doubts of St. Louis' ability, he erased them when he won both the Art Ross and the Hart Trophies in 2004. And goals like this one also helped the Lightning to the Stanley Cup.
And the faceoff is won by Yzerman. Dennis gets hold of the puck. Here it is! Greer takes possession of the puck. Dennis.
Number 9, Paul Kariya.
Luongo hangs on for the whistle. Luongo stood tall on that one.
That was a booming slap shot, but he stopped them cold.
The action's about to start. Here's Rick Nash. He's been the hottest shooter, not the hottest scorer yet. The visiting team up by 5 late in the third. Neither team looks all that interested in keeping the puck out of their net tonight.
No, both sides seem bent on outscoring the other. The shots are proof of that.
Niedermeyer. Now it's passed to Connolly. He brings it over the line. Here's Mario Lemieux. Lots of shots, but no results so far. Here comes Bertuzzi. Shoots the puck from the right. Lemieux around the back. Pittis. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Blocked. Here's Joe Sakic. A big part of his team's great game tonight. One-timer from Puck picked up by Fitzpatrick. 2-on-0. Luongo makes the glove save. That's stopped to second. The home team trails by 5 here late in the third. Norinen covers up. Baltimore excels on the power play because they're so patient with the puck.
Jim, once they gain the line, it's only a matter of time. They pick defenses apart with quick, accurate passing.
To Hecht. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Luongo denied him. He passes it rink wide to Thornton. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. And another shot. Baltimore takes it. To Drury. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. He had his pocket pick. Luongo turned the shot aside. He freezes the puck. Luongo had an easy time with that shot. Easy pad save. We're ready for the face-off. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Tkachuk. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Picked up. He carries it into center ice. There's a quick shot. Oh, he missed. Niedermeyer jumps on the loose puck. To Tkachuk. Tkachuk. Norinen covers up for the whistle. Norinen saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. About to drop the puck. To Ed Jovanovski. Patrick. He passes the puck to a Finneganov. One-timer. To Steve Yzerman. Down to the final seconds of the third. He steals the pass. Now he passes the puck to Yzerman. And the play's broken up. And that's the end. Baltimore takes the win. 6-1 the final score.
Tonight's third star for Baltimore, number 19, Joe Sakic. Tonight's second star, Baltimore, number 26, Martin Stanley. And tonight's first star for Baltimore, number 1, Roberto Luongo.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.